Hey everyone, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Today we are going to be talking about advertisements and promotions. Now, what constitutes an ad? Well, there's really only two things you need to do when promoting a product that you wish to sell. Explain what the product is and where or how you consume it. That, in its simplest form, is an advertisement. If you're wondering why we are discussing this, well, a few weeks ago the Capcom Cup finals were being held for Street Fighter V, and to promote this event, they have inserted ads into the game itself. In the developer post for the patch, they explained how you can turn them on and off at will, how it will not affect loading screens, which is a flat out lie, and that you will get extra fight money, which is the in game currency after completing matches. And one more thing, which will be our primary focus today, ad based primary costumes. Now, when I first heard about this, I thought it was going to be something similar to the Red Bull event. Those costumes were well designed, and the Red Bull logo was placed in a decent enough spot for the characters that got them. In short, how it worked was you bought a specific can of Red Bull, you got a code from the can, and you inserted that code into the game, and then you got yourself a Red Bull costume. Here, on the other hand, it seems that they completely dropped the ball with the ad based costumes. First of all, they look horrendous. It's as if Capcom was having a bring your kid to work day, and one of those little fuckers took some stickers and slapped them on a Ryu figurine, and everybody went, "Gentlemen, we have ourselves a campaign."
Well done, everyone! Well done!
As if the design wasn't bad enough, they somehow managed to completely ruin some characters' trademarks or something that is iconic about them. What's the first thing that pops into your mind when someone mentions Akuma? Well, for me, it's the pose after the demon, and more specifically, the kanji on his back, which has now been replaced by a sticker. It's the same thing with Guile. His tattoos are now also stickers that they don't even look good. The more you look at these logos, the worse they look because they're completely at random places on their clothing, and with some characters that don't wear too much clothes, they just give them belts and wristbands or armbands or the like. Now that I think about it, they were trying to promote the Capcom Cup finals, but the logo that's plastered everywhere is the Capcom Pro Tour one. Now, wouldn't it make more sense to put the Capcom Cup logo up there? You know, the thing that's coming up mere days after you implemented this thing? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe the most scalp scratching thing stems from the question, what do these ads accomplish? Nothing. They don't tell you when the event is, they don't tell you where you can watch it, where it's being held in case you want to physically go there. Absolutely nothing. Now, if it were up to me, instead of the loading screen picture of, hey, you can buy some stupid skins, I'd put this with the information on everything because I want to promote it. But with all these stickers all over the place, it feels like, at least to me, that they want to send some kind of a subliminal message, similar to when you watch a movie that has product placement. You know, you see our hero talking to someone near a Coke machine, and while you don't realize it, your brain subconsciously develops a desire for Coke. So you go out and you buy a Coke. But even with that idea in mind, at least the Coca Cola logo is recognized, easily recognized by everyone. The Capcom Pro Tour logo is not. So these ads are not even for the people who recognize the logo because we were gonna watch the finals regardless, and it's not for the people who have no idea what it is because it's not explained anywhere. It's as if you see me eating a chocolate bar, and I tell you that this is the best chocolate bar I have ever had, and you should go out and buy it right away. But I don't tell you what it is or where you can get one. So ultimately, I failed to promote the product the same way Capcom failed with these ads. They are bumfuck ugly, serve absolutely no purpose, and the scariest thing of all is that if they end up staying in the game, They will evolve over time with different brands, even longer loading screens because not everything will be able to fit in just one picture, and stages littered with product placement. They have spent a lot of time, money, and effort creating a feature that nobody asked for. They had to get an animator to design the logo to fit on a 3D model, a programmer to implement it and make sure there's, all the clipping issues were resolved and whatnot, probably some testing as well. I mean, it didn't happen overnight. It looks like it did, but I guarantee you that it didn't.